LGBTQ 1 Minute News. Let's queer up lesbian and queer women. Cara Delevingne says she's a very proud lesbian after years of avoiding labels. Actor and model Cara Delevingne says she is now very happy to identify as a lesbian after years of discomfort with labels. In a recent interview with Variety, Delevingne addressed online reactions following a recent concert appearance where she told fans, "If you didn't know already, I am a lesbian," she said. Quote, "People love to comment on stuff like that, like, she's not gay, she's pan, or she's had boyfriends. And like, yes, I have. But at this point in my life, I'm very happy to say I'm a lesbian," end quote. Delevingne also spoke about overcoming internalized homophobia and credited her relationship with singer-songwriter Minke for helping her embrace her identity. The couple first met as teenagers in boarding school in England and then reconnected in 2022. You know, when you talk about labels, I'm just going to say I can relate to her story because I remember I was one of those that says labels don't define me. And I still believe that in some way today. We've created our labels. I'm okay with them today, but it's just like, again, I look at, they don't define who I am as an individual. So when people try to force that on you, it's kind of like,
Well, and I mean, and you should be allowed to say whatever the hell you want. You know what I mean? You're speaking of yourself, right? I mean, she was pan, she's lesbian, she's, whatever she authentically feels she is.
Right.
Present it and you go with it. It's like pronouns, okay? That is your pronoun, I go with it. That's it. I don't have to question it anymore, But we want to put everybody in a box. We like to have everybody nice and organized, you know what I mean? But I love this story. I love that she came out more, we enjoy having pretty people come to our side. That's why we don't allow most of those Republicans on our side, right? But a fun fact about Cara, she's got a tattoo of bacon on her foot. I love me some bacon, so maybe I'd suck that toe, right? And she voices Grand Theft Auto. Who knew, right?
Well, all right. And I'm just going to say, to sort of re-emphasize what you said, Cara, it's your journey. Anybody watching this, it's your journey. When we as a community, I hate when we as a community try to she's gay, right? I mean, it's fun, but it's no better than when, the Republican fascists go, trans and, you must identify yourself as one or the other. Let's not be that.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's let everybody travel their own journey.
I agree. Well, that is an LGBTQ 1 Minute News story. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by sharing them and subscribing to Queer News Tonight.